Hi, I'm Donna Cruz, and welcome to Unfiltered Weekly, your weekly wrap-up on all things society, culture, lifestyle, news, viral stories, and more. Make sure to follow along, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and now also on Substack. So here's a head-scratcher. Women are significantly more likely to be seriously hurt or die in car accidents than men in the exact same collisions. Think it's down to driving? Think again. The real culprit is a decades-old design flaw. Our fundamental car safety tests are still largely based on a 1970s average male body. The so-called female crash test dummy, it's a tiny figure that doesn't represent the vast majority of women on the road. And now a powerful bipartisan effort is demanding change. The She Drives Act is pushing to replace these outdated standards with modern dummies that truly reflect women's bodies. Even the Transportation Secretary is calling out the unacceptable delays. This issue cracks open a bigger conversation. How often are women's bodies and safety overlooked in crucial research and design? Today, women hold more driver's licenses and face higher crash risks and are more prone to specific injuries. Yet the foundational safety test remains stuck in the past. Updating these regulations isn't just a matter of fairness, it's a chance to fundamentally redesign safety to protect everyone. So could marriage dim your mental spark? Hold on to your wedding bouquets. A fascinating new study of over 24,000 adults aged 50 and up is throwing a curveball into a traditional narrative of marital bliss. Surprisingly, researchers found that those who were widowed, divorced, or even lifelong singles showed a lower risk of developing dementia compared to their married peers. For nearly 2 decades, scientists at the National Alzheimer's Coordinating Center tracked participants, uncovering a potential silver lining to single life when it comes to cognitive sharpness. Now, before you fire off a celebratory text to your unhitched friends, there are a few asterisks. The study primarily involved white married volunteers, and it's possible that diagnosis might simply occur later for some unmarried individuals. The study's co-author suggests a thought-provoking possibility. Perhaps the independence and social networks often cultivating by unmarried individuals, their robust friendships, healthier personal habits, and broader social engagement act as powerful brain protectors. Meanwhile, the intense demands of caregiving, potentially shrinking social circles, and a possible reliance on a partner within a marriage could inadvertently increase dementia risk. The takeaway? Strong social connections and prioritizing your own well-being might just be just as crucial, if not more so, for a healthy brain than simply having a spouse by your side. In the bustling heart of New York City, a beloved fixture lurks beyond the aisles of snacks: the bodega cat. These furry residents charm customers with their sunbeam naps and stealthy shelf maneuvers. But here's the secret: they're technically outlaws. State law throws out a wet cat on the idea of animals in food selling establishments, leaving bodega owners vulnerable to fines if their feline is caught cozying up to canned goods. This recently sparked a viral petition to protect these iconic city companions, amassing over 10,000 signatures. While the state emphasizes food safety, many New Yorkers argue these cats are unsung heroes battling less cuddly city critters like rodents. But perhaps their most vital role? Boosting business. Take Mimi in Brooklyn, whose TikTok fame brought a Yemeni immigrant owner closer to his community. Her offspring, Lily and Lionel, are now neighborhood stars in their own right. These bodega felines are more than just pets. They're furry symbols of the city's quirky charm and the unexpected bonds formed in bustling corners. Forget diamonds. This stay-at-home mom says her hubby's paying up for dishes and diapers. Amber Aubrey, a married mom, has gone viral with her eyebrow-raising claim. She bills her husband nearly $3,000 a week for her household contributions, from cooking and cleaning to the very personal act of breastfeeding. In a tongue-in-cheek TikTok that's racked up millions of views, Aubrey breaks down her services. $20 per dishwasher load, which is $300 a week, $35 per laundry load, another $140, $60 per bathroom clean, that's $240 a week. The tally keeps climbing with grocery shopping, homeschooling, and chauffeur duties, hitting that impressive $2,700 mark every 7 days. Her cheeky ultimatum: if he wants to save any money, he can just help her with any of the tasks. In fact, a recent study in NYC pegged the monthly value of a stay-at-home mom's chores at over $4,300. Aubrey herself proudly declares that it makes me the breadwinner of my household, a statement that's both amused and impressed online viewers, many whom argue she's undercharging for her tireless efforts. So is Aubrey a savvy negotiator, a social media sensation, or simply highlighting the often overlooked economic realities of running a home? And now you're all caught up with this week's Unfiltered Weekly. Make sure to continue to comment, like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. We're all over social media. You can also subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and more details are online at JohnetteCruz.com.